Alaska, highest score of the night for the Seawolves on the floor as Decius is getting ready to go.
Looks like Ariel Toomey will be our exhibition on beam.
One and a half. Great landing.
A really strong dance here on this floor routine.
It's great to see artistry when the gymnasts show it off.
Yeah, especially when your teammates are right there on the sidelines doing your dance with you.
Getting ready for a second pass. Front lay, front full. To a really great landing.
Yeah, really great height. You can definitely see why this is Alaska's anchor. Really strong floor.
Third pass. Back-to-back passes, 1.5 layout. And that was easy for her. That's going to be a big score for Alaska.
Toomey on the balance beam now for the Aggies.
Love seeing Ariel on beam, especially on senior night. She is super strong on this event. Front aerial.
Just a little bit off on that.
Full turn, nicely done. Just the dismount left.
So an 8.675 coming back for Bales.
No front full with just a step on that landing.
So the Aggies going to have to keep the scores of an 8.975 of Lexi Aragon and the 9.075 of Jenna Eagles. Luckily, they have two 9.925s from Brooks and Sullivan to try and help them bring that average up for the team score on the balance beam. Nebraska scored a 49.5 on the bars, really just pulling away from everybody here at the meet. It looks like we're going to have another exhibitionist from Alaska here on the floor as well.
Yeah, not exactly what we wanted to see for the Aggies on beam, but we do have a very strong floor team coming up that I know they can bring it back.
And there were a few good highlights, like Brooks and Sullivan's 9.925s. Those are huge scores. So that's great to see when gymnasts are under pressure. But yeah, like Taylor said, they're just going to come back on floor and bring the floor party and good energy.
So the Aggies going to get a 47.65 on the beam. Those three falls really costly on the Aggies in that score. And here's our exhibitionist from Alaska.
These exhibition spots are really great opportunities for these gymnasts just to get out into the arena.
And in front of judges.
Exactly.
See how they handle the pressure.
Not only that, it also puts pressure on their teammates and trying to show to their coaches, hey, I deserve to be in that top 6. I deserve to have my score counted.
Exactly.
Here we go with the second pass.
We love a little Mamma Mia action. 1.5.
Nicely done, dances right out of it.
To a little bit of a ponytail flip, it looks like.
Choreography is what we like to talk about.
Sorry, my bad. Last pass. Round off 1.5, punch, front tuck. Oh, just a little too short on that, but gets right back up, and she's dancing and smiling. Getting into her dance. Fun choreography.
Yeah, nice end to Alaska's floor. rotation.
Disha scoring a 9.775 to round out Alaska's score, so they'll drop Spain's 8.825 for a really solid floor rotation from the Seawolves. And it looks like that's it for rotation 3. When we come back, rotation number 4, final score updates as we get ready to finish things out here in the Spectrum. We'll be right back here on the Mountain West Network. Welcome back inside the Spectrum. We're in that touch period just before the 4th rotation. Again, it's looking like Nebraska's in a league of their own here in the Spectrum. They're a 148.1, just need to score a 48.9, and they'll score a 197 on the night, their highest of the season. Utah State in second at 145.675, followed by Alaska at 144.025. In the all-arounders, though, Brianna Brooks is right behind them. Currently in first is Emma Spence at 29.725, followed by teammate Sophia McClelland at the 29.65. Brianna Brooks right there to 29.6, so depending on how Brooks does on the floor and the McClelland and Spence do on the beam, Brooks still has a chance to pull off the all-around victory, even though Utah State not going to be able to overcome Nebraska unless some serious mishaps happen for the Cornhuskers on the bars.
Yeah, and Brianna's PR right now is 39.3 for the all-around, so we'll see what she can do on floor.
So Brooks will start us off on the floor for the Aggies, followed by Peyton Gatzlaff, the Jenna Eagles, Ariel Toomey, Olivia Ostendorf, and Jessica Gutierrez. Alaska going to finish out this meet on the vault, starting with Madeline Gomez, Alyssa Manley, Ariana D'Souza, Silja Hildebrand, Montana Fairbairn, and and Allie McClure. And on the beam for the Cornhuskers, Aisha Hall, Emma Simpton, Allie Gard, Clara Colombo, and their all-arounders finishing out, Emma Spence and Sophie McClelland filling those anchor spots. Brianna Brooks getting ready to start out here on the floor.
Bree's really fun to watch on floor. She really gets into her dance and just has a good time.
Hall starting on the beam. Brooks in that bottom left corner for you. Now she's over to the right.
Here we go with Brianna's first pass. Brianna is a front tumbler.
Front lay, front Rudy. Gorgeous first pass for Bree.
I think that's the best I've seen her done.
Yeah, no, she got high rise on that second 1.5, which is what you want to do. You want it to be higher than the first layout.
Here's Madeline Gomez for Alaska on the vault.
Yurchenko tuck full.
To a stuck landing, wow.
And that was Bree's back tumbling pass.
Yeah, like I said, Bree is a front tumbler, so you will need to have some sort of back series on floor.
Any back element.
Yeah, any back
tuck.
element, yeah.
Last pass for Bree, front lay, front full. Legs were a little bit bent on that front full, but dances out of it.
Great landing from Hall over on the balance beam.
Yeah, starting off strong with a stick over there. And great routine for Brianna Brooks. Nice start.
That's a great way to start for Brooks, and definitely going to give herself a chance to top McClelland or Spence for the All-Arounder Award tonight.
Great comeback. That'll get the Aggies started strong.
Getting ready on the vault for Alaska, Alyssa Manley. There's a 9.6 coming in for her teammates, Madeline Gomez.
Here we go with Alaska on vault.
Another Yurchenko tuck full, a little bit crooked, but she got good height on that.
Peyton gearing up on floor. Last weekend she got a 9.8, so really solid score here.
Peyton has definitely been a staple gymnast for the Aggies this year. She's contributed a lot, and she's really powerful, so really fun to watch.
Score coming back in for Brianna Brooks, a 9.675, and the green flag up for Peyton Gatzlaff.
Well, that's a little unexpected.
Definitely felt like it was going to be a little bit higher than a 9.675.
Yeah.
And Nebraska getting their second gymnast on the balance beam in Simpton. And off goes D'Souza on the vault.
First pass, round up back handspring double tuck.
Nicely done.
Good landing. Shows off a little Aggie sign right there. Cartwheel to her knee on beam, that was fun. A little different.
Second pass for Peyton here. Front Rudy to a split jump. Maybe a little lack of control on that jump.
Gainer full to a stuck landing on beam. Great routine.
A 9.25 coming in for Aisha Hall on the beam for Nebraska. And a 9.45 on the vault for Manley.
Last pass for Peyton.
Round off 1.5 punch layout. Another awesome landing for Peyton. Great routine.
Really solid floor routine there.
Celia Hildebrand getting ready to run on the vaults for Alaska. See a little bit of Coach White there for Utah State getting in the camera's way. Talking to some of her gymnasts as they get ready for their performance. A 9.475 coming in for D'Souza. And the green flag for Hildebrand.
Front handspring, front tuck. I think that was supposed to be pike, but she tucked a little bit on that landing. That's a really difficult vault.
And here we go with Jenna Eagles on the floor as they're coming back with the score for Peyton Gatzlaff at a 9.725. And there's the green flag. Jenna Eagles going to get started with her routine, as well as Kylie Pieringer on the beam.
First pass for Eagles. Front lay, front full. Solid landing.
Back handspring, back layout, step out. No problems there for Nebraska.
Super solid. Getting ready for that second pass. And up back handspring, double tuck. Pulls it around.
Yeah, great landing there.
Huge height. Side aerial on the beam.
Little balance check there, but pulls it together.
That was a great routine for Eagles. One of the best I've seen so far. Super excited.
Gainer to a stuck landing. That's exactly what we want to see here.
Montana Fairbairn getting ready to take off on the vault. Had to wait for a photographer to hop out of the way just for safety concerns. 9.525 coming in for Hildebrand.
That was a great ball.
That was really good, and she held on to that, but just took a little bit of a step. But that's a 10-0 start, so half on, half off, half on, half off piked ball. That's super difficult.
Yeah. You definitely don't see that often, so it's really nice to see that in Alaska's lineup.
That'll definitely help with their scores as well.
Currently the high on their team is a 9.6 from Gomez, who started it off for him. Simpton getting a 9.925 on the beam for Nebraska. That's tied for the night's high, with Brianna Brooks and Sophie Sullivan also getting 9.925s. Ariel Toomey getting ready to start her floor routine, just waiting for the judges to finish up on their scoring of Jenna Eagles.
Ariel's been really strong on floor this year. She's changed a few of her passes around, and it's definitely been to her benefit, and she's been scoring really well.
Looks like judges are going to come together on the floor, kind of communicate a little bit on Eagles. Had a little bit of a discrepancy on how they were judging her. Allie Gard getting a 9.775, and Clara Colombo going to start on the balance beam.
When there is that waiting time, like we see for Ariel, it's just really important just to keep calm and just keep focused and kind of running through your cues in your head.
For an Ariel, back handspring. Looks like she was crooked, and she held on to that and stuck it, so that was really good.
Yeah, the benefit of those triple series is that you're kind of able to, if you're going crooked, you can kind of bring it back
The other way.
The other way.
Now it looks like Alaska's going to be all done on the vaults, so we won't see McClure clean up for them. They're going to take the 5 they have right now, 9.625 coming in for Fairbairn. And the green flag coming for Ariel Toomey, a 9.775 for Eagles.
Ariel's just a powerhouse on this event.
You'll see her just float on these tumbling passes. She gets huge height.
And we just saw from Nebraska another stuck landing. They're just racking them up over there.
First pass for Toomey, senior night.
Definitely looks to be in her element in the zone here.
1.5 back layout. Like I said, huge height on that layout. She just floats.
Yeah, you can see from assistant coach Rachel back there, she's just super excited for that first pass.
Really taking it all in. Last time competing in the spectrum for Toomey. Getting ready for that last pass. Ariel finishes off with a full. Great finish for Ariel. Super excited for her. Awesome
You can see
routine.
that control on that landing.
Yep, she knows exactly where she is. Love to see it. So excited for her on senior night.
Definitely going to be a high score for the Aggies on the floor, helping to keep themselves distance from Alaska, at least get a win over the visiting Seawolves, as Nebraska just keeps pulling away. Colombo hitting a 9.85 on the balance beam.
Yeah, really great score for Nebraska.
Well
Emma
deserved.
Spence will be next for the Cornhuskers, one of their 2 all-arounders in the anchor spots. Here comes Spence on the beam.
Looks like we got a 9.85 for Ariel. The Aggies have been building on each routine.
Seeing that wolf turn again, double wolf turn, very nice.
Very difficult.
Green flag given to Olivia Ostendorf on the floor.
Olivia last week captured the floor title with a 9.9
You'll have to tie at 9.925 or higher to get the share or sole possession of that floor title tonight.
Huge front lay, front 1.5 to a really good landing. Super clean.
No problem there.
Olivia's really fun to watch on floor. Super dynamic.
Finishing up on beam for Nebraska. With a round off 1.5.
To a stuck landing.
You could totally see she's eyeing that landing before she even hits the floor. Second pass for Olivia.
And a backhand swing double tuck. Another really good landing for Olivia. Huge height.
She just has so much power on this event. Great routine for Olivia.
The Aggies